he was the co-main event. So I had to sit through almost 20 other fights before we got to Mason coming into the ring. And as a courtesy, I didn't want to approach him until after the fight.
Again, like it was like approaching like a snow leopard almost. Like you didn't want to scare him off. He's a rare creature to encounter just in the wild.
Right, and we weren't sure what his reaction was going to be. We weren't sure if he was going to...
No, he'd been evading both of us.
Right, for a long time. And so, yeah, I gave him the courtesy of waiting until after the fight, and I didn't have to wait very long.
Even into round number 1 by rear naked choke, and new FCP Bantamweight Champion, Mason Lewis.
Mason basically in the first minute of his fight wins his first amateur belt with a chokeout, referee tap out in 1 minute exactly. And then came the moment in Rochester where instead of hating you, I understood your genius, because getting in front of Mason Lewis, getting him to talk, he couldn't have been more sort of thoughtful, more sort of introspective, he couldn't have been more open about why he tickled, how it worked. All those questions we had been searching the world for a year to answer, he was more than happy to open up.
So I'm very conscious in the cage. A lot of people just disassociate and they leave almost their mind, I want to say. I do a lot of meditation. I do at least an hour of meditation a day, and I do journaling. I journal my entire life, how I want to perform each day at practice, how I want to sleep, how I want to eat, how I want to feel mentally. And I do a lot of journaling and meditating, and I feel like that allows me to be conscious in every moment of my life.
When I was 23, I was not sounding like that.
Yeah, that really caught me off guard.
Like last year, I distinctly remember, I don't know why, but I thought that he got me in that lock, in that reverse triangle, it's called.
Right.
And it wasn't choking me because he was choking, he had the lock on the wrong side. And I couldn't break the lock with one hand. And I knew people are ticklish. People let go. So I figured if I tickled his foot, he might let go.
And he did let go.
Yes.
So there's our proof.
Oh my God. He couldn't have been more premeditated, intentional.
Right. He just absolutely thought about it, went for it, and then felt for himself, because he's the one with that guy's legs wrapped around his neck, that tickling is effective.
He's like, I got a couple moves here. I'm going to go with the tickle.
Doink, doink, doink.
Yes.
I mean,
would you tickle again?
100%.
Okay.
If that's what it takes. If that's what it takes. Yeah.